Alright, welcome back everyone to the next episode in the 4X Alchemist Lumeris versus Cravers head-to-head battle. We're at the beginning of turn 71 and things are getting pretty intense. James and I just had our FIDs check-in with each other and it is pretty damn close, and we just saw him for the first time right here. So things are getting pretty interesting. We're systematically killing the Riftborn. We're leaving them this place, but they got two more places that we want to take here. And then I think I'm going to start encroaching onto these neutral civs, because we don't want James to pick up these areas. So I think I'm just going to leave these Riftborn alone for a little while, pick up these neutral civs, get those extra bonuses, and then see where James is, maybe. Bum, 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 bum. I'm super excited. Alright. So, we got a couple things going on. Unfortunately, I had to skip through the beginning of the turn notifications, so I'll just go through them real quick. We got our new tech stage, which unlocks our stage 3 modernizations, because we finished neurobotics, starting our vacuum protection to get our healing ships going, which is amazing. We're getting attacked by some pirates, which we're just going to kill mercilessly. Oh, one thing I don't think I mentioned before is that I grabbed on my drones those getting science per kill modules. So every time I kill a CP, I get 50 science, which is a nice little buff considering how many ships I kill. So these guys should be down to 0. We'll just take them real quick. No big deal. Boom. That was easy. And move on. Yeah, God, I love this guy so much. We'll just move right along. There's James with his probes probing my area. Stupid probes. Oh well, he'll see. He was going to see me eventually, no matter what. Alright, so we're just going to keep searching these curiosities. What do we got? We got some XP. Alright. So, these guys got some dudes. Definitely just, this is strictly better, so we're just going to pop over there. Let's get some AI labor going on, because these are all hot planets. Maybe some happiness resources as well. Yeah, let's do it in that order. And then let's just get some science. I think that should be fine. Alright, so other things that we are doing. We got our new booper running around, getting more. Let's see, where are our next curiosities? Up here in Hoth. Alright, we've got these guys waiting on the tardigrade for one more turn. Or tardigrade, sorry. Let's grab these. Definitely want to get some more food going as well. Actually, I think I'm going to do this first. Yeah, because we're just growing really slowly, and I want to be growing faster than that. So let's get some food going on. In our main place, we're 2 turns away from the cultural center, which is going to give us a wonderful boost in influence, even though we're not too worried about it. But every time we take over a new place, every person that we take over is 3 more influence that we have to spend. So when we took Valans, that was, 30 extra influence that we have to spend, because we didn't have a national museum yet, obviously. Alright, so do we want to send more Cravers anywhere? So we got 2 in Cran. Oh, by the way, since we did the that second war happiness thing, we're up to plus 210 just from wars, which is incredible. It means that we can do lots and lots and lots of slave driving. So this is actually going to be a pretty long turn, because I'm just going to go through each place to make sure that I'm maximizing my slavery and slave driving capabilities. Naos actually doesn't have any slaves, or have any Cravers. But I've been sending them constantly. Alright, let's just send them from half. You can spare a Craver for Naos. Naos, there you are. Spare a Craver for Naos. fine. You guys need to be distributed. Actually, let's keep them here. These guys need to be distributed a little bit better. Let's go with that. Actually, let's... Oh, you guys need level 1 developments. Don't have enough. Unfortunate. Okay, Nakos, how are you doing? Alright, so we can... This is what I mean. So we can pull this over and then just double all of these guys. Just like that, simply because we have so many happiness resources available to us right now. And we definitely want to be colonizing new places as quickly as possible. Because I mean, these guys aren't growing, why waste the food now that I have those techs? Alright, so those guys are maximized. These guys are also maximized. Let's grab this planet as well, just so that we can distribute our Cravers more. Yep. So let's do it actually like that. Gistrad, you just kind of suck, but I don't care. You're my trash depot, basically. These guys are growing nicely, filling up actually. Filling up fairly quickly. Wow. Okay. Let's grab these two things from them next. Yeah. Those two things. I think I want to start heading out here with these guys. We got our blockade going here. Let's keep sending probes at James. This is so intense. I'm so pumped to actually get to fight James. It's gonna be really fun. I really want to see if he's come up with a counter to my super healing ships, but I don't know if he has. We'll see. I'm a little bit giddy. This is the first time we've actually gotten to do this, where we're kind of on equal footing and we're both in a good place, and we're really coming face to face. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm going to mute this chat because our third person is being annoying. Okay, so sorry for that loud ping. There would probably be lots more to follow, so I'm just going to mute it for now. Okay, yep, we're just, if you remember correctly, or if you were watching the other episodes, we are keeping these Lumeris alive, and we're just sitting on their last place here, just so that we can get that 35 extra happiness from them. And we're going to be doing the same thing for the Riftborn right here. So we're just going to take all of their other places, and yeah, then they're going to be ours. Dense atmosphere. Ooh, that's really a nice place. I just don't. So, since we're going to want to be entering our rapid expansion part of our empire system pretty soon, we want to be really selective on places that we colonize. So even though Nakar is pretty good, like we can terraform these two planets and they'll be pretty decent, like two larges with some good anomalies and with resources and stuff. We just don't want to sacrifice that happiness yet, because the more things we kill and the more neutral civs and major civs that we take out, the less our happiness, the less benefit we're going to get from our militarist happiness things. So we have to be really careful with that balance. So like when I'm going to go start contesting James for these guys in here, I have to be really careful not to get a whole bunch of them all in sequence, and then all of my places fall into anarchy. So I'm going to be pretty careful about that, or at least try to be. I do tend to get a little carried away with my love of conquest. Alright, actually I want another booper, and I think what I'm going to do is just get an improved booper. He's going to be a little slower, but doing that. Actually I'm going to do one of each, so this will give me 5, and then a respawn every turn. Okay, so let's do another booper. Let's just grab him next turn. And then, so we had our first scout coming up this way, and this guy will come down through here and get all of these down here, and then pop up. Okay, so that is the end of this turn. James said that he was going to be taking a really long turn to clean up a whole bunch of stuff, and I have a feeling that when I found him, he found me at the same time, and it kind of spooked him. So he, I think, is preparing for the inevitable invasion. The inevitable invasion of me of him. So an interesting thing that James likes to do, and he's done this almost every single time, is make a really fast fleet with a seeker hero, and even though I'm attacking him, say up here is the front, he'll just send it into my back line and start harassing me basically. So that's the reason I really am excited for these honeycomb scopes, is that I have almost perfect vision of my area now. You can see that almost all of the star lanes that connect my systems are scouted and permanently in vision. So if he tries to like run away from somewhere, I can always find him, which is going to be really, really nice and really important for the upcoming battles. So we just got another trade colony, and I think I'm gonna, or trade system, and I think I'm gonna put it here, right here. And I think that's gonna be the best place for it. All right, so we got our tug. We got this stuff.
I greet you.
Ooh, and there he is, the alchemist, the one, the only. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's kill these guys real quick. Alright, and obviously we're going to immediately declare war on him. Because not only for the free happiness, but he knows it's coming. No matter what, so might as well get the happiness now. He's going to be like, what? So that's fun. Alright, so which way are these guys going? They look like they're coming towards me. Cool. Yes, come to me. Alright, so we got our hornets and stuff there. Yep, so there he was. That was his ship. We saw it. We had a James sighting. Alrighty, so here we got our tardigrade. Buff him up a little bit. Send him over here, and I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take this fleet, maybe switch out our hero over here, put him on this one, put our standard just non-seeker hero on this, and he can just go take these guys out, and this guy's going to hop over the Unfallen and then just start taking this central area so that James can't get all of these guys. Because that's really going to be, I think, the point of major contesting for the next little while. So we really want, if you remember correctly, we have this guy in, I think he's in Vega. Yep, so he's here, getting some nice experience, leveling up a little bit after his big long time on campaign, taking out the Empire and Lumeris. So we're just going to trim these a little bit, trim our Craver populations, send them on over to Gistrad. Actually, we're going to be sending them over to like Valons, places that actually need it. And might as well, there's no reason to waste them. Even if they don't get there, that's no big deal, I don't care. So we don't want to be eating through this place too quickly, so this is why we distribute this. So unfortunately, we're still eating through it a little bit faster than I would like, but that's okay. Okay. Next thing, so these guys are also going to need their honeycomb scopes. So the other awesome thing about it is that they're so cheap. They're like, what, 160 industry? At this point in the game, it's frickin' nothing. So might as well just get them everywhere. And they're, I think, 2 dust upkeep. Yeah, just get them everywhere. No reason not to. They give so much vision and they have so much utility that they're wonderful investments. And I discounted them for a majority of my play, the majority of these games. But the more I use them, the more I'm like, holy crap, vision is so amazing. Because if you have a super fast hero that can just jump out of star lanes, that he can just disappear, and it's really, really hard to track them. But if you have full vision, he has to be going, you can never just like hang out over here. You always have to be going from star lane to star lane. So if you can see where he's going, then you can predict where he is and catch him. And then if you can catch him once, you can only retreat down star lanes. So then he would have to retreat, and then I can catch him again. And so that's the plan. I'm going to have my Seeker hero more on defense than on offense, because I have a feeling that James is going to try that same strategy, and he's going to try and backdoor some of my places, which is another reason that I'm building up all of these things in my main places, or I will be. In fact, let's just queue those up right now and get those as well to fill it up. Cool. Yeah, because we really don't want him to be able to like slip in and disrupt our trade routes or something like that easily. That would be annoying, because that's what we're going to try and do to him. That we're going to have these fleets that heal an insane amount and are capable of really wrecking his face. So we're going to try and get as many Seeker class heroes as we can, and just have them attached to our big healing, unstoppable healing fleets, and have them jumping around James's place, disrupting his trade routes and sieging and being generally annoying. And hopefully, I mean, because even if we have to run away from, like, so we retreat, it does 60% damage. We'll heal up back to full in like 2 turns, I think. It's insane. It's so strong. So even if he matches us with a stronger fleet, it shouldn't matter. We'll still be able to run away. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really tempted to go over and try and take... No, I gotta take these guys. Like, the Unfallen will be here. They just have these 3 really nice places that I want. But yeah, again, I don't want to expand too quickly, or else problems will occur. All right. What do we want to do? Okay, so James is still taking his sweet ass time. This guy will move on over here, do this battle with his little dinky fleets that have no chance. Run, little rabbit. Okay, so I think that's it for this turn. This is so much fun. So, I have played a lot of 4X games in my life. James and I have really always looked to them as kind of the best multiplayer co-op experiences. And so we played hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours of Civilization 5 together, where we would do like a joint allied victory and play against the deity opponents, and it would be like the 2 of us versus several teams of 3 deity opponents, and we would just try and beat the AIs with their huge FIDS advantage, or huge industry and resource advantage. And this is really the first time that we've done any like sort of PvP aspects of PvP games, and holy crap, am I loving it. I'm having so much fun having James as my competitor, but also someone there, like, so we share all of our insights and our discoveries. So when I figured out this amazing tactic, and no Seekers this time, so we're just gonna grab another Kren, I think. Which is kind of weird. I have 2 of the same guy. Pulled some Horatio cloning stuff. Oh, but yeah, so we share all of our tactics with each other. But it still is just really awesome to have someone there to bounce ideas off of and be there as a competitor. So it's not just trying to beat AIs. So when I go into an AI game and test strategies, I don't think, well, can this strategy beat AIs? Because even beating endless difficulty AIs has become trivial at this point. I think to myself, can this strategy beat James? And if the answer is no, then the strategy isn't worth it and isn't working. So it's made a pretty interesting, pretty cool dynamic that we have never really played around with that much before, but I'm having a really great time with. So yeah, so we're gearing up for our war, so we're not even worried about the 20 food, 20 industry. It just doesn't matter at this point. It's no big deal. All right, so he's level 11, trucking on along, unlocking this stuff, which is great. Yeah, mostly we are excited for him to be running this 448 influence area right at the tip of our base, because it's expanding our vision. Like, look at our vision radius right now. It's enormous from this area. So the more that this expands, the more our vision radius gets pushed out, and the better warning that we have that James is coming. And we can react to him all the better. Okay, so once these guys make it here, which is this turn, cool. Oh, we're gonna lose one. Damn. Not enough vision, apparently. Still ran into the trap. Okay, so once these guys are here, we're going to dump these locusts, because they are the weakest, and then we're going to go over the chunk, get this nice 13 movement speed, high power fleet, and we're not going to upgrade them all, because we need to institute our super healing. And so what this is using these adamantine repair bots, which is 20% heal after the battle, but the most important part is the 15% heal each phase of the battle. So we're going to use 2 of them, and it gets doubled. So for some reason the tooltip doesn't show it that it gets doubled, but you can see it costs 6 adamantine here, goes up to 12, so it actually gets doubled. So it's 40% heal after battle and 30% per phase. So we're going to have 2 of them. So each one of these guys, so this caused the whole fleet to heal 60% of its health every phase, and then do 80% heal after the battle. And when you combine that with my hero's 20% heal every turn, if it only does 1 battle a turn, it heals 100%. So no matter what, at the beginning of every turn, my fleets will always be at 100% health. So you have to kill them in 1 turn. And if you do if the enemy has multiple fleets attacking them, they'll still be at a minimum of 80% health, because they'll get an 80% heal after the battle, which is so crazy strong. I love it. Okay, so anything else that I need to change? Nope, I think these guys are good. So those are fine. We also have a healing module on the drones, so let's throw. No, we have 2 limited amounts of adamantine at this point to do that, but it means that I don't need an individual one for them. So I could either add another science, or I could add. I don't have the flotilla defense yet, so I think I'm just gonna add another speed module for now. Hornets, you don't have one, do you? No. So you're fine. Okay. So now we're going to upgrade them, get a little bit more speed, and now these guys are the true power in the universe, or in the galaxy. Yep, so we got this, so we're getting our little bit better armor, which I think I'm going to wait for. Yeah, so I'm going to wait for 2 turns, grab that better armor, and then they'll be upgraded again, switch over heroes, because by that time I will have conquered this place as well. And then we can switch over this guy to that fleet, bring him over, and be victorious. Okay. Boom. Get that 30 extra science. Some extra XP for killing an enemy hero. Awesome. Alright, so when these guys arrive, these are my termites. They'll just, I think they do like 700 damage per turn, 700 food damage per turn or something insane. So they'll just eat through that, no problem. Alright, to keep getting these curiosities, as many as we can. Nano haze defenses, sweet, minus, yes, this is going to make us even better on defense. Perfect. Alright, so where's our next ball of curiosities? We got guys up there already, so let's just jump over here. So we got this hornet here, perfect, and let's grab this last curiosity there. Some more influence, nothing to scoff at. Send this over here. And then I think I'm gonna have him jump on over here. Wow, I don't know why. I listened to Taylor Swift for the first time ever in my life, and her song is now stuck in my head, and it has been for like 2 days. It's really irritating, but I kind of like her. Not too ashamed of it. A little bit ashamed of it, but not overly. Oh no, it's a trap. I wonder what that does. How strong is this guy? 44? Yeah, stronger than me. I don't want this guy to die, so I'm just gonna run away. I'll just send someone to clean him up. Let's just make like a hornet to clean him up. Okay, because I don't want him running around and being annoying. Okay, so I think I'm gonna move this guy up here. I think I'm gonna put a tug on this ship this fleet as well, so that when I fight them and they run away, I can just go catch them, because they keep running away right here. So, and I don't know if I'm... Oh, I am within 1 turn, but I want to be able to go here and then come back. Yeah, because then they're going to do that bullshit. Ugh, so irritating. Yeah, so I want to just be able to go back and forth easily. So we're just going to build a tug right here. Get a little bit more speed going on. So yeah. Things are going pretty smoothly for the good guys. Definitely smoothly. And I'm curious, I have a feeling that this fleet is intended for me. And he's going to come try and take Pollux, which would be pretty irritating. But if he does, that means that I'm going to be able to fight my 2-front war, or I'll have my main guy, my non-seeker, not that Kren, this Kren. So Kren the First, this guy's Kren the Third. So we'll have Kren the First fighting the Unfallen right here, and then we'll have my seeker guy doing much more hit and run, long distance travels between all of this places and sending out probes and scouting out all over here, trying to find some more people to fight. All right. So, what are we doing here? Boyos. We got our guy here. We got those. Let's get this since we have these 2 colonized, and that will give us lots of extra food. And let's grab a spin project as well, and then predictive modeling here. Fields, and these, and these. Okay, that'll keep you guys busy. Alright, now we can end the turn. Oh man. So James has a plane to London tomorrow, and he just was like, I can't go to bed, this game is too much fun, so we're recording 1 extra episode today that we didn't intend to, but I'm cool with it. I'm having a great time. Oh, damn, that reminds me. We never did this. We've had this unlocked forever, and we just never did it. did it. So we're going to grab science and... Do I want food? I guess I could do a happiness again. But I'm more, you know, I think I'm going to do food. And I might do happiness for the third level. So yeah, we're going to get that. So you can see now we have this amazing 1,470 manpower here, which is giving us 147, or it will be giving us 147 extra, extra industry. There we go, words, next turn, which is really good. Really, really good. Okay, so we're going to want this up here at Andromeda as well. So we'll get that one. And we're going to want it here at Nakos. We'll get, it's not critical, so we'll get it after the trade company. I think the trade company will actually be better. Where else do I want to do this? Might as well put it here, even though this place sucks. Giant donkey balls. And then I mean, I think Alice is quickly becoming one of my best places. So I want stage 1 here, so I can start getting rid of some of these Cravers, because we don't want these places to burn out too quickly. Okay. Move our ships. Where did we lose a person? Gistrad. Ha ha ha. As intended. Yeah. Oh my god, so cool. I have a huge crush on him. He's just so cool looking. He's my favorite. I wish he was actually like in battle, doing stuff, being cool, other adjectives and verbs. But nay, he's sitting on a system for the rest of the game. Ooh, James took another guy. Oh, I might be a little bit too late. I hope I'm not too late. In fact, there's no reason for me to keep that guy there. He's not doing anything, and this type. No, I'm gonna wait one turn. I gotta get the titanium ectoplating. In case I run into James, I want to be prepared. All right, so we got this. Oh my god, really? Really? Why are you so irritating? All right, we're gonna produce another tug, just to make sure that I can do that. Let's distribute these guys a little bit more intelligently. Colonize this guy as well. Grab a tier 3 before that. And grab some of these, and some of these, and some of these. Alright. So it's already up at 600. It's going to go up to 850, yeah, so 85 industry, really good. I'm wondering, is there any other improvements? I don't think this gives us more. Nope. What about this? Nope. So I think those are the only improvements that you can get to manpower, actually. Except for that one. Multi-mine. Oh my god, that's going to be amazing. That's 100, if I build those, it's also 150, oh, but it can only be built once. That's 150 influence or industry though, so that's going to be really strong. Cool. Totally going to put that right there in my main place. Okay, so we're not quite ready for the siege. Oh, is this still the same turn? Wow, this has been dragging out. I feel like I've ended my turn like 3 times. Won't stop. Damn it. Sorry. Okay, so let's distribute these guys intelligently. I think this is just better. Yeah, we just produce more stuff straight up over there. So let's definitely get that. Get some... You know, we're going to want to do these. Yeah, we're going to want to terraform this up as much as possible just to maximize our Our utilization of the Comatite Volcano and the Tree of Worlds, plus 50% happiness. I love it. Yeah, 210 for Morse. Still really damn good. Okay, so which one was the other one that James took? This one down here. Okay, so that suggests to me that James is probably kind of in this area, which is good. It means that I can kind of come down from here and come down this way. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna do this battle. He's gonna fight these guys and win because they're just gonna run away because I'm just exponentially stronger. I might lose that hornet because I was sloppy. Nope, they're running away. Okay, so we're gonna have him send out his probes down this direction. We're going to... Why can't I invade? Insufficient manpower? What? That makes no sense. Whatever. Whatever. So we're gonna do that. Upgrade all of these dudes. Pull him, replace him with Kren, who also leveled up this round. Perfect. Grab that last bit of health. Cool, so he's there. We're gonna move. I should really learn his name. What's his name? Oreo. Oreo. We're gonna call him Freed. So we'll move Freed over here. We gotta upgrade all of our dudes with our new armor modules. So that they're low. Yeah, because this makes such a huge difference. So 328 health bonus versus, what was this? Like 120. Yeah, so huge bonus health, which obviously gets multiplied by a bunch. Really, really important to do that. Okay, so we'll be doing that with all of our dudes. So we do our drones. Yeah, and then just in case we run into James and he decided to focus kinetics, we won't get shredded. Yeah, because you can see, let's just do a comparison real quick. So plus 68 health and 17% armor absorption versus plus 164 health and 35. So it's like 100 health and 17-ish% armor plating absorption. So really, really good, really strong. So we'll upgrade these guys again. Get them all maxed out. 21 movement speed. Hell yeah. One thing I am going to do, that since these guys are going to be kind of siegers and running around, I think I'm going to adjust my drones just a little bit, because 21 movement speed seems a little bit unnecessarily a lot. So we're going to give them, so how many do I have? I have 4? Perfect. So I'm going to lose 4 movement speed, still be super fast, but also be able to invade nicely with just those guys. Because I don't want to be having a whole termite fleet following me around, so just having those guys will be enough. But yeah, so since we're doing off-pith movement, he gets ×3 anyway, so I can make it all the way to Janus in 1 turn. Alright, well, this turn and next turn. So we got this guy. We are going to upgrade all of his stuff as well. Let's see, so what do we have here? Kind of shit. Yeah, we're definitely decolonizing this place. So let's just grab these 3 guys and send them to Pollux. Pollux needs some slaves. Yeah, although it needs some biological slaves. That's really what it needs. Which are coming. Now let's grab one of these. Let's just send them the whole smorgasbord. What do I want? These guys +3 on fertile or just +5? So these guys are just strictly better. So we'll just do that. And we'll send it to, what was it called? Polaris or something? Pollux? Pollux. Sending it to Pollux. There we go. Perfect. Atlas is growing nicely, but we're gonna just ditch some of these guys. And I'll send it to, let's see, who needs some Cravers? Probably these places that I just conquered. Valons, do you need Cravers? No, Valons is fine. Scariers, yeah, that's... Where was... No, I don't think we need... What about Orem? Orem has some Cravers. Gistrad it is. To the prison colony with you. Where was that? Atlas. Gistrad. Okay. So I got these guys. They're growing pretty quickly. Not quickly enough. So let's grab these. Yeah, this is what we want. We want our slave populations to be growing. Speaking of which, let's see if we can do any population incentives. Perfect. Let's grab all of them. We don't want to be spending our transvine there, so we'll just get the other ones. Hopefully that will increase our slave population significantly over the next 10 turns. And we'll just try to remember to be doing that. Okay. So we got our tug here. We got, oh wow, it's not a bad fleet. We got here 800, 900 health to my 1,000. Sure, let's try it. Why the hell not? So we're just going to give him the advantage, because otherwise he would just kill our stuff without too much of a fight. I think I might lose here, actually. Because this isn't the super healing tardigrade. Yep, so I lost that tardigrade. Sucks, but whatever. Fight. Go away. Taking forever to do this tiny battle. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I think this is the tug. Yep, I have this guy run up here to support these guys. I do want to upgrade that tardigrade. But I'll upgrade these first. Have these guys jump on over here. Is this another tug? Oh, I built 2 tugs for some reason. That was silly. But these are going to be the replacements for those guys. So let's just dip out over here. Jump on with this tug and then they'll be super fast. Super hot fire. Okay. We are getting close to our 30 or our 45-minute episode time. James has to catch his get some sleep and then catch his plane in the morning. So we're probably going to be kind of wrapping up, probably at the end of this turn. So I'm just going to send him a message here. So we're going to be, yeah, it's a good place to stop. Turn 75 and nice and even. Alright, so where did this pirate go? He's down there. Come back here. Fiend. Yeah, so if you want to, I'm going to harp on the vision thing again. So normally you would just have vision just barely outside your influence radius. And so all of this would be dead unknown space. But since I have these honeycomb scopes, you can see that I can see these 2 unpopulated systems, all of these star lines, so that all of my vision is now connected. That I can see pretty much everything that's going on. And now I can also start spying on the Unfallen right there and see what they're up to. Without having to dedicate any investment on my part. Oops. That. We want that. Get some people coming in, and then get one of these, and then we'll want bees. All right, got it. James, I don't think ever responded, so we're gonna do another hello. He is just so unable to respond or something. I don't know what he's doing. I'll just message him in all of our things. See if we can get a response from him. There we go. We got a response. Okay, so I'm gonna end this turn, I think, and then we're gonna do some stuff at Ying first. All right, so I think that's gonna wrap up this episode. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I hope you'll join us again next time. Take it easy.